Welcome to JETBREED Advanced All-in-One School Portal. So today we're going to be talking about how to register a user. So how to begin? We can see clearly that we have a sidebar here. Now this sidebar is a sum total of the features that we have on this portal. So first of all, we want to register a user, our users. So we have a sidebar here called the Create New Users. When you click on that, you'll see the drop down, and you can see you can create as new student, a new staff or admin, and of course a new guardian. Now we're going to start with creating new student. Now, but before we go ahead, we want to know which category of students, what category of students are we going to create. So first of all, we are going to be checking on to search users. So we're going to search users. I won't do much on searching now, but I just want to look into search students by class. We can still search students generally, which is a very quick type of search. That will be in another episode. Okay, so let me just use search student by classes. So when I click that, the page will open for me to check on the class I want to check. So, and that is JSS1. So if I click on JSS1, which is already selected, I want to still reload it again. We will see that in JSS1, there's no student there. We have 0 students, okay? And no list of records of students is here. We can't see any. So that's a good indication. Now, what I want us to do is to now go create students and populate them within JSS1 class, JSS1A class. Okay, so now to create a student, you have to follow this very drop down, this very menu link, click new user, and then create new student. So I'm going to open this create new student on another new tab while I leave this page open, okay, so that we will reload this page after we've created a new student. We'll see that the students are being populated properly. All right, so over here we have this create new student opened on another tab. Now the form is already pre-filled or semi-filled, almost filled up, so that we can be fast with our typing. All right, so we have Angela Dixon Debbie. This is order name over here, the first name, the surname, the order name. So I'm going to just remove this. So you see, this is order names. These other names can be left blank, because not all persons, not all students, not all persons do have a middle name or other names. So you can leave here blank as well. But these two, first name and last name, are very, very required. If you did not supply them, the form will not submit. Okay, we can choose a picture for the student, Angela. So when you click on choose file, it will take you to where you are supposed to get your picture. So let's choose Angela here. So click on that. This is just what you're gonna see. All right, do not worry, you've already loaded it up here. Okay, so the phone number is a female, and the age is also there. The student is there, JSS1A selected. When you click on this, it's drop down. You have to select JSS1A. Okay, and then you come up down here. This is the subject selection area. You have to click on JSS1 to 3. All right, and then of course this is usually okay. You just use this, or you can select one by one after the other, in case not all the subjects here that the student is offering. But for time's sake, let's just check all for now. So I check all. Okay, so and we come down here. If there are certificates that the students would have to use to register into the school for the admission, you can populate those, you can download those, upload those files here as well. Okay, so we are going to skip that. Just take note also, beside each of these form inputs, you can see the ones that are optional and the ones that are required. You see that? So that's why I can leave these ones vacant, because they are optional. It will not limit our registration, it will not hamper our registration. So now the residential and the address of origin is required or are required. Okay, so and if this above is the same as residential, if origin is the same as residential address, all I need is to click this checkbox, and everything up here, all the values I supplied up here will be pulled down on the second row, and that is beautiful. So we advise, like there's no need for you to give students all of these figures. Unless they need them, you can create for them. But we focus on giving them the password. Okay, so I'm going to check on this so that I'll see what I'm typing. See that? Okay, if you uncheck that, you can see the password goes back to hidden. Okay, so the format we recommend for schools to use for their password is to pick up the first name, Angela. Pick up the first name. Okay, pick up the first name and then use that here, and then add 1 2 3 4 5. Make everything small letter, and then repeat the password to confirm that you typed in the correct password. So Angela 1 2 3 4 5. The same thing down here. Now before we submit, take note of something. Now generally in all registration of all the classes, we have only two students in this very database. So that is the 2 students you're seeing here, and you can see 1 to 2 of 2 entry. Okay, so now what does this mean? This is 1 page of 2 entries. What does this mean? It means this is a way to show you, the admin doing this registration, that this first person here with serial number 1 is the last person in the registration table. Okay, so now if I submit this form that I've just filled now, I would have this person I'm going to be registering now appear here. So when I see that person here, wow, the reg number will be auto-generated by the system. Are you seeing that now? So we're going to click submit, and then we'll wait and see immediately what happens. So I click submit. So when I click submit, I will wait to get a feedback prompt that the registration was successful. That is how it happens. So it will load and quickly give me a feedback. So that is it. You will get this feedback. Admission was successful. Beautiful. So to edit the registered details, go to the bottom section of this page and click on the corresponding view of this. So where is this? You can click outside of this or click this close to close this very information. So now you can see the page automatically clear this place for you to now enter a newer user. So but in case you want to update this user that you just registered right now, you don't have to do that on this page. This page is for you to enroll the user. What you need to do is to come down below immediately. You can see now this is the new user we registered, and this is the reg number that was populated for him or her, in this case Angela. Are you seeing that? So if there was a mistake in its registration, all you need is to delete. But if it's not a serious mistake, let's say you made mistake in the type, in the name, or in the picture, or something else, like you want this Angela to remain, this user to remain, all you need is to view the profile on another page. When you view the profile on another page, you update the person from there. So you're gonna go see, because you're an admin, you have the right to be able to do this. So what happens is that you'll be able to see the person you registered. Okay, so if there's any update you want to do, you can do it from this new page, because we push that from here and it opened on another page. Are you seeing that? So you can update the person right here, just right here. All right, if you needed to put give the person username or email, you can still do that right here and update. If you wanted to change the assignment, the subject assignment, you can still do that here and update. You do not need to delete the person, so to say. You just have to update, except that record or that user you just registered is not by any means necessary to be in a database. Of course, they can now be able to remove the person, okay, by deleting the person. So that is it. You can see this person is potentially occupying a space now in the database. So quickly, we have to move to that first page where we have JSS 1A. So we're going to reload this page. Can you load from here, reload page, or you load from the conventional area of the way know? So let's reload from the one we provided on the application. We click on there. So that one user has been added. You can see that here. Okay, so this is the person we just registered right now. So that's being done. You can also from here click. When you click here, it will still open up to the same page and be able to make any update or do other things you want to do on this very profile for the students. Okay, so this is how you do your registration, and we will do further registrations. If you want to continue registration, all you need is to type one more. So let me just type quickly Abigail. Maybe we should start with Abigail, another lady. Abigail Zuri, for instance, and Kate. Let Kate be her second name. Is that a capital letter? Okay. So let's give her a picture. So I'm going to do this one quickly, and that will be done, and that will be all for registration. Abigail seems to be a full lady. All right. So phone number, we pick a random number. It must be numbers. Only but numbers. Oh, ladies are wonderful. Ladies are wonderful. In case you're asking why ladies are wonderful. So let's still populate that in JSS 1A and give them a class, populate them. So that's 18 subjects over there. Okay, and over here, just check up that same thing. Okay, you can see it can be quite fast. It can be quite fast with this. So just all you needed to do here is to say Abigail 1 2 3 4 5, and bingo, you're good. And you click here, submit. Ta-da! So when you click here, submit, all you need to do is to wait to get a feedback again, and that is it. You get your feedback. And of course, if you go down immediately, like I told us, you go down immediately, you will see Abigail where registered. You can click on this view so that Abigail will open. On another page for you to be able to update Abigail. If there was an information you were missing, you can do this. Okay, you can see that. So you can see Abigail now has 18 number of courses, and these are the courses. In case you want to view that quickly from here, these are all the subjects Abigail is offering. You can still view that from clicking here and still be able to view Abigail's subjects from here. Okay, so that is it. And if there's anything you want to update, you can still update, and if all the files, you can update the address. Anything you want to update can still be done here. All right, I hope this helps, and see you in the next episode doing registration easily. The same way you applied registering students, it is virtually the same method, the same steps you're going to take registering any staff or a parent. Okay, just that parents, you do not have to register them for any subject, but you just have to match them to the students, which we will still see in the next episodes. Okay, because these users you've registered are not aware about their credentials, you have to submit their credentials back to them. So you could see, let me load this back to JSS 1A, and of course from there you will see that we have reg number. So we have reg number. Okay, so this is the reg number, this is reg number. They will be able to know that this is their credentials, a combination of their reg number and their password, formed from their first name plus 1 2 3 4 5. Simple. Thank you, and see you in the next episode. God bless you.